welcome back to my channel. So this week I decided, since it's the first week of January, at least for posting videos for me because I post on Sundays, I'm going to share my 2017 planner with you, or in the case of 2017 planners, since I had a bit of a planning dilemma over the year last year, so I kind of floated around between books. So I'm going to show you, I have 5 separate things that I did some planning in, and then these are my 2 old Erin Condrens, since I said a million years ago that I would share these, a little flip through of them. So I'm going to do that as well. It won't be too terrible, and yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. So this is a pretty old Erin Condren because it still has the old color scheme, but it has like the vellum in it. And I always would put my like wish, like I don't say New Year's resolutions, but like my wish list for what I wanted to do in the upcoming year in the front, so that when I opened my planner I could see it. And as I said, this was the first time I had used an Erin Condren planner, so I wasn't quite sure what I was doing. But this is also when I discovered using planner stickers, which was really bad. I love looking back on this because it's just really interesting to see what I was doing at this time 2 years ago. Like, there's so much, so many stickers, forever stickers. Oh. But yeah, as I said, I definitely do not work like this anymore. I still use planner stickers, but not to like this extent. Like, these pages were white, but they are definitely not white anymore. But like, I keep track of like my YouTube videos and what I'm doing for work and like all that kind of stuff. But normally in the back of a planner, I would keep like a list of books that I read throughout the year and like important information I needed to keep around that I always transferred from planner to planner. And I'm not going to show this one too much. This is my 2016 one, but it is more of the same. I'm just going to flip through it really quick so you guys can kind of see what it looked like. And so as you can see, in, was this July? July of 2016, I actually stopped using my Erin Condren. That was when I discovered bullet journaling, so I moved over into this bullet journal. This is a Leuchtturm, or however you pronounce it, just a dotted journal, and so I'm going to show you guys that next. So I did actually use this bullet journal into 2017, which is why I decided to show it to you. But I'm just going to do a quick flip through of this. I think I went through and covered up all the important information. I think I used this up until mid-March, or the end of March of 2016, so I'm gonna flip through this really quick. I really liked how this week came out. Here's me and my friends. There's me. There you go. That's what I look like. Oh boy, let's not look at that anymore. But yeah, just keeping like lists of things, like tasks I have to do throughout the month, and just lots of weeklies in here. This is kind of how my layout ended up always being. It was just easy to do and it was really quick. That's the good thing about doing like a bullet journal, is you can kind of make it look however you want to. And it was just, I had a lot of fun with this. The beginning of 2017. I had my like TBR and the books I read in 2017, which ended up being transferred into my traveler's notebook. And there's just weeklies. And that is it up until the end of March of 2017, and then just in the back there's like a pen test page and some doodles that I was working on. So from March to about July, I did no planning at all. I If I did, I can't find what I was planning, and I may have just been making lists in a notebook somewhere and I don't remember doing it. So from March to July I did nothing. And then the new Erin Condrens came out for, they always come out in like summer for the people who use academic planners, so the planners that are 18 months. And this was an 18-month planner, or it still is an 18-month planner, but I got this and I used it for maybe a month, and then I fell off of it again. Does anybody care about this? I don't know. Everyone always asks to see my planner, so I thought I'd make a video about it. Alright, so I stopped using this planner at the end of July, beginning of August of 2017. Yeah. So this planner I actually could go back in and start using again because it's an 18-month planner, so it goes all the way until July of 2018, so I could still use it if I wanted to. So when I stopped using this one, I just felt, I know when I stopped using this, I felt like it was too much room, because this is these are big planners. The Erin Condren planners, they're really, really huge. So I just felt like the amount of space that I had to plan in all these boxes was just too much for me, and I just wasn't filling the space and utilizing it in a way that was effective for me. So I got one of the Erin Condren like hardback, and this planner is absolutely beautiful. I originally started this out as like a journal, and I used it for quite a while as a journal, and then I kind of, guess what, fell off of that. But I actually have already started journaling in this again, because this is an 18-month planner, so there is stuff written in here, and I'm still using this book. But I used this for like 2 weeks, and then I was like, I'm not into it. I'm not a horizontal planner, I've noticed. So during the time after I stopped using this, I didn't use anything at all and was just using like pieces of paper to write down my to-do lists. And then I got back into traveler's notebooks. You guys remember I have a traveler's notebook sketchbook, and I still have that. Still use it. Don't use it as often as I used to, because I just found that it wasn't as practical as just having a sketchbook, since I've been on the go more than ever before, I guess. So using this traveler's notebook came from Foxy Fix, and it is the, I think it's chocolate cherry is the color. And I really liked using this as a planner, but it's big. Like, it's really hard to take with me, and I like to be able to take my planner with me. But yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys this. This is actually something I am still using, because I have, I'm just not using it as a planner, but I have my like monthly budgeting things, my reading list, and like a little like notebook thing in here. So I am still currently using this, but it's just not being used as a planner anymore, but I have one of my inserts in there. I'm not showing you guys my budget, so these are just empty pages because, you know, you guys don't need to know about anything about my monthly budget. So this is my literary logbook. I've mentioned my literary logbook a couple times on my Instagram, and people have wanted to see it. It's not really that impressive. This is from 2017. I haven't updated my 2018 one yet, but this is where I just keep track of the books I've read, because I read 42 books this year, which is pretty good. I don't use the library log because I don't really go to the library, but I usually will do book reviews in here. So that's kind of what this is, and that's what the rest of it is. So, and then my reading log is where I keep track of the books that I own, which is not filled out all the way yet. I still have a couple more things to write in here. But yeah, that's all that is in here, and then just some stuff at the back. So after I stopped using my traveler's notebook as a planner, that was about probably end of November I stopped using that, and then I just started using this, which is just the little weekly planning desk pad from Frannerd shop, and I just really liked how this one looks, and it just, again, is very functional for me. I only used it for 2 weeks because that was kind of towards the end of the year, and the last 2 weeks of December I didn't really do anything, so I didn't need to be planning. But yeah, that is what I used in 2017, and now I will show you guys what I'm using right now. So this is my 2018 planner. This is Frannerd's planner. I will link her Etsy shop down below. But she is one of my favorite artists, and I was really excited to see that she released her own planner because, I don't know, I just thought it was really fun. But I've just moved into this because it's only the first week of January, so I haven't really customized it that much, but this is my first week. Saturday and Sunday are filled out because I plan out my week or the next day, the day before. So today's Friday when I'm filming, so I will be planning out Saturday this evening before I go to bed. So that's how I normally work now. But yeah, this planner is super cute. It is a vertical layout and it just has lots of cute illustrations and stuff. This planner reminds me a lot of planners I used like at the end of high school and when I started college. I used a lot of like Japanese and Korean planners, and this reminds me a lot of those, and it's just really cute, and I just love it. And I've added my like books I read in 2018. I actually have to add a book because I've already finished a book this week. I finished my first book. Since I'm planning to stay in this for a year, if anybody's around on this channel in a year, you can come back and remind me and I'll give a little update to see if I actually stayed in this planner and used it the whole year. It's open date, which is something that I like, so if I miss a week, it's not too terrible, which is always good because sometimes things happen and you can't always fill out everything all the time. Alright everyone, that is it for my 2017 planner video. Thanks so much if you have stuck around to the end because I'm sure this video is probably really long. Hopefully I will not have the problem of switching between 10 planners this year. I'm going to stay in one. Now I'm going to go ahead and write down my goals for 2018 so I can look at it every day and be reminded of how many things that I need to do this year. Let me know in the comments down below what some of your goals for the next year are. I always like hearing what other people are up to because I'm nosy or whatever. But anyway, give this video a like if you enjoyed it and subscribe to my channel for art videos and other weird things. And I will see you guys next week for another video. Bye!